Just when it seemed like boxing had reached peak chaos, the sport found a new way to turn heads. A fresh twist has rattled the scene after Gervonta Davis issued a direct and unapologetic warning toward up-and-coming challenger, Keyshawn Davis. The remarks spread fast, lighting up social media and igniting non-stop fan reactions. What stood out most was the message behind it. This isn't a routine matchup in Tank's eyes. He's not showing up to play it safe or go through the motions. He's entering the ring with a purpose, determined to make a statement. On how forceful his words were, it's clear he's ready to risk it all once the fight gets underway.
I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even ready to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill, the ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And you know that his coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Talking go fight from Cuba. You know, think I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro.
And that's only the start of what's unfolding. We're also breaking down how Keyshawn Davis is handling the mounting spotlight, and why multiple well-known figures in boxing are lining up in his corner. We'll take a step back to explore the tense backstory that connects these two fighters. Uncover the surprising role Floyd Mayweather plays in this ongoing clash, and analyze Gervonta Davis's retirement announcement news that could dramatically alter the direction of the sport. Beyond that, we'll round up responses from fellow fighters, experts, and fans as talk surrounding a possible matchup continues to intensify. Let's dive right in.
But also, we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But world title definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
And you've been on that all week. Listen.
Let's briefly rewind to where this clash first ignited. Friction between Gervonta Davis and Keyshawn Davis had been simmering for months, but it exploded after Keyshawn's brutal knockout of Gustavo Lemos. With the crowd watching, he turned his attention directly to Tank and fired off a call-out that sent this rivalry into full throttle.
Slap this. Not shit.
Why is that, Tank?
I'm gonna really slap this shit up.
That's your female?
Yeah.
What you think about your female calling you and Crawford?
I just said what I said.
Do you think his demeanor gonna change if he get in front of you?
Yeah, cause they all put. You see what Keyshawn said when I said what I said on Twitter and try to provoke him. He don't like when people call him big. What I call him? To provoke him to do something. He ain't come with that same energy. He called me I'm popping because I'm light skinned. Yeah, I bet. No.
Didn't make a respectful request for a fight. Instead, he issued a direct challenge, doing it in the most assertive way possible with everyone watching inside the arena. Early on, Gervonta Davis shrugged it off, viewing it as just another rising fighter looking for the spotlight. But after seeing Keyshawn Davis in action, it became clear this wasn't a routine call-out. The skill level was undeniable. The momentum kept growing, and a clash between them started to feel inevitable. Now that all the pieces are in place, the pressure and consequences are higher than ever.
I like the worst part of kind of like being in the spotlight. If you don't mind me asking.
You always been judged. You always gotta live for someone else. Like you can't make you gotta be perfect, basically.
And everybody not perfect.
Everybody not perfect. That type shit. And also me too, like I'm the type of person like if you go against me as a boxer, I don't like you as a person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I want to like shit like that. I need to step away from because I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel though I'm in it, and if somebody betting against me, I feel like you basically like you want to stop my whole shit, like my whole motion that I have going on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I really I don't want to be like that. That's why I rather step back from it, and be on the cool side.
All right, let's focus on the comments that set everything off. Gervonta Davis has never been one to soften his words, but this time his message carried even more weight. In his latest remarks directed at Keyshawn Davis, Tank left no room for misinterpretation. He's not entering this situation just to participate. He's coming to send a message. What adds gravity to it is when this is happening. This isn't business as usual for him. With the end of his career approaching, the moment feels heavier, making his words sound less like promotion and more like a serious warning.
For the DMV area, does that add a little extra motivation, him being from DC, from Baltimore, going into this fight?
Not really. Like, I've been coming up and coming to DC like for a minute since I was young, so I don't really see like, you know, like
it's more so for the crowd. It ain't necessarily between me and him, DC, Baltimore, but like for the crowd, it definitely is. As a area thing, it is.
Now, Tank, Roach said earlier today that, you know, he feels like the guys that you've knocked out recently don't have a chin. What's your response to that?
We gotta test his chin out. Come watch the first.
We ain't on that. Motherfuckers don't hit me.
What's your reaction to that, Lamont? You said, you know, you feel like guys.
That's what we gonna be in.
Gervonta Davis has already confirmed that 2025 is expected to be the final year of his time in the ring. Because of that reality, every appearance now carries added importance, as each fight plays a role in shaping how his legacy in boxing will ultimately be viewed.
I just want to show people that it's different levels. You know what I mean? It's definitely different levels when you come to the sport of boxing. It's people that play with boxing, and it's people that been doing it since they was, you know what I mean, kids. You got somebody that's been doing it since they was 7, and somebody that been doing it since they was 17. Like, come on, bro. It's time to show that I'm one of the ones. Like, I ain't nothing to be played with. And it just started with him. It's gonna continue. And I mean it, for sure. And it ain't even about like this fight. It's about going forward. You know what I mean? Showing them that I'm the top guy of 135 or 130.
The tone of his message couldn't be missed. He cautioned Keyshawn Davis to be ready, explaining that he's stepping into this fight with unfinished business. With only a small number of fights remaining, Tank emphasized that he intends to close his career without leaving any doubts behind, reminding the boxing world why he sees himself at the top. The weight behind those words is impossible to ignore. He understands his days in the ring are numbered, and he's fully committed to ending his run on his own terms. This goes far beyond a single victory. It's about securing his legacy and defining how he'll be remembered. Tank also addressed Keyshawn's fast rise through the ranks, saying he plans to be the one who brings him back down to earth. From his perspective, Keyshawn fits the exact profile for that moment. Young, ambitious, and full of promise, but not yet operating at the level Tank believes he has mastered. This wasn't a casual remark or a passing shot. In Gervonta Davis's eyes, it was a clear challenge directed straight at Keyshawn, signaling that he's ready to settle the debate decisively.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
If Keyshawn Davis views this as just another bout, he may be underestimating what's in front of him. Gervonta Davis has made it clear he plans to give everything he has. To him, this isn't simply a fight on a schedule, it's a defining moment. Keyshawn wouldn't be facing just another opponent, but a seasoned fighter fueled by legacy and intent. And that leads to the most unexpected factor in this entire storyline. Floyd Mayweather.
Wolf, and she was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Yes. The very person who played a major role in turning Gervonta Davis into a worldwide star is now aligned with the opposite corner. Floyd Mayweather is actively working with Keyshawn Davis as this matchup takes shape. If there was any doubt about how serious this situation has become, that alone removes it.
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out on it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it? No, like, you know, like you got to talk today.
Floyd Mayweather knows this situation goes far beyond a standard fight. It's rooted in legacy, pride, and pure ability. He was there in the early days of Gervonta Davis's career, back when Tank was still developing his craft. And he remained present throughout his rise to becoming an undefeated champion. Because of that long history, Floyd understands him on a deeper level than most, from his habits and patterns to his strengths and the subtle vulnerabilities that only reveal themselves when the pressure is at its highest.
But, you know, when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and, but don't come at me and go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, Barry Big Bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking my promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Unquell didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.